Picture this for a second. You're driving down the highway. The sun is setting, music's playing, and you glance at your odometer. It flips over 499.99, then 500,000 miles. 500,000 miles, and your car is still running smooth. People pull up next to you, roll down the window and ask, "Wait, how is that thing still alive?" See, most folks think cars are like smartphones. Good for a few years, then they start acting up. And it's time to replace them. But here's the truth. Cars don't die of old age. They die because we neglect them. If you know the right habits, if you treat your car like the long-term investment it really is, it can last decades and cross the 500,000 mile mark without constant breakdowns. So in this video, I'll share 17 simple but powerful habits that can literally add years, even decades, to your car's life. And don't worry, this isn't going to be a boring mechanics lecture. Nope. We'll break it down in plain English, with stories, examples, and tips you can actually use. By the end, you'll look at your car differently. It won't just be transportation, it'll be a trusted partner, ready to go the distance with you. Habit 1, warm up wisely. When you wake up in the morning, do you immediately roll out of bed and sprint down the street? Probably not. You stretch, you move slowly, you let your body wake up. Your car needs the same respect. When you start your engine cold, the oil is all settled at the bottom. It takes about 30 to 60 seconds for that oil to circulate and coat all the moving parts. If you hit the gas immediately, you're grinding metal against metal without protection. Over months and years, that causes wear you can't undo. So here's the habit. When you start your car, let it idle for about 30 seconds before driving. Then take it easy for the first 5 minutes. No hard acceleration, no racing. Think of it like morning yoga for your car. A little stretch before the workout. Some people treat every green light like it's the Indy 500. They slam the gas, the car jerks forward, the engine roars. Harsh acceleration burns more fuel and stresses the transmission. Instead, picture this, a glass of water on your dashboard. Drive without spilling a drop. This habit doesn't just protect your car, it makes you a safer driver and saves gas. Ask any mechanic, what's the #1 secret to a long-lasting car? Oil changes. Make this a monthly ritual. Pop the hood, pull the dipstick, check the level. Filters are your car's lungs and kidneys. Change them regularly. Changing filters takes minutes, and it's like giving your car fresh lungs. Engines get all the attention, horsepower, torque, speed. But the real unsung hero? It's the system that delivers engine power to your wheels, making every drive feel smooth. When a transmission fails, the repair bill can be $4,000 to $6,000, sometimes more. But the truth is, most failures are preventable. The secret is transmission fluid. Replace your transmission fluid every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Coolant doesn't last forever. Over time, it becomes acidic. Flush and replace your coolant every 2 to 3 years. This isn't topping it off. Fresh coolant keeps your engine strong, balanced, and alive. Cooling is vital. Old coolant can clog the radiator. A simple flush keeps everything flowing freely. Tires are your car's shoes, grip, and safety net. Most drivers ignore them until something goes wrong. Keep them inflated properly. Under or overinflated tires lead to faster wear and riskier driving. Check pressure monthly and before long trips. A $20 gauge can save you hundreds. Rotate tires every 5,000 to 7,000 miles to ensure even wear and longer life. Watch for alignment issues. Drifting or shaking is a warning of uneven wear. Worn tires are dangerous, especially in rain. Use the penny test for tread depth. Brake pads wear down slowly. Ignoring them leads to costly repairs. Every oil change, ask your mechanic to check brake pads. Replace them promptly. Drive smoothly to extend brake life. Worn brakes increase stopping distance in emergencies. Here's a habit most people overlook. The suspension and steering system make your car feel new, even after 200,000 miles. Shocks, struts, ball joints, bushings take a beating every single day. They wear down slowly until your car feels loose or bouncy. Quick tip: once or twice a year, take your car on a smooth road. If the car feels bouncy, drifty, or uneven, that's a red flag. Catching suspension problems early saves thousands later. Clean your battery terminals once a year to prevent surprises. Batteries don't last forever, and testing prevents surprises. Keeping the battery healthy is like giving your car a steady heartbeat. Dashboard lights aren't decorations. They're your car's way of whispering, "Hey, something's wrong." But here's the thing, most people ignore them until it's too late. What starts as a $50 sensor issue can snowball into a $1,500 repair. Pro tip: grab a cheap OBD2 scanner. You can get one for around $30. Think of it as your car's medical checkup tool. Drive like a pro. The way you drive every day matters more than any single repair. Imagine you've got a cup of hot coffee balanced on the roof. Drive in a way that won't spill. Smooth drivers are less likely to slam into traffic, stay in control during emergencies. Drive like a pro, and your car will easily reward you with hundreds of thousands of miles. Here's a debate people love to have. Do I really need premium fluids and OEM parts? Or can I just buy the cheapest stuff and call it a day? Let me put it this way. If you had surgery, would you want the doctor to use the cheapest knockoff parts in your body? Probably not. Same with your car. Cheap fluids may save you $20 today, but they often wear out quicker. Over time, that shortcut can cost you thousands in engine damage or failed components. Stick to quality fluids, the ones recommended in your owner's manual. And when replacing parts, go OEM or trusted brands with proven track records. Think long-term investment, not short-term savings. Cutting corners might feel invisible now, but your car will remind you later. Every car has a language. If you pay attention, it'll tell you when something's wrong. A new rattle? Something's loose, maybe a heat shield or exhaust part. Drive in silence for a few minutes. Catching small changes early is like catching a health issue at stage 1 instead of stage 4. Those who listen save money and prevent breakdowns. Enjoy peace of mind that their car won't surprise them. Even if you're a DIY person, nothing beats a pro's eyes. Mechanics know where to look, what to listen for, and what to measure. They've seen thousands of cars and spot problems quickly. Think of it like going to the doctor for a yearly physical. A pro can catch things you can't see, small lumps, early warnings. Build the habit of professional inspection once or twice a year. Skipping inspections is like skipping dentist visits. It costs more later. Cars are like humans. They need care at every milestone. Open your owner's manual and follow the maintenance schedule. Each milestone is a reset button, preparing your car for the next stage. Respect those milestones, and your car will respect you back. Heat, cold, rain, and snow all attack your car differently. Summer sun doesn't just make it hot, it destroys. Paint fades, dashboards crack, batteries weaken. Shade parking and windshield covers help. Wax protects paint, trim conditioners stop cracking. Winter is harsh. Oil thickens, batteries die, hoses snap. Use winter-rated fluids, oil, coolant, washer. Winter tires shorten stopping distance dramatically. Rain feeds rust. Moisture hides in seams, panels, carpets. Rust never stops once started. Regular washing and waxing create a shield. Salt is poison to metal. It creeps into wheel wells and suspension. Undercarriage washes prevent thousands in repairs. Covers and garages aren't luxury, they're protection. Even cheap covers guard paint, rubber, electronics. For long storage, full tank, stabilizer, battery charger. Extreme weather care isn't vanity. It's about safety, reliability, and longevity. Here's one habit most people ignore, but it's powerful. Keep a maintenance log. You won't remember mileage, dates, or shops, but a log records the truth. Think of it like your car's medical history. Notebook, phone app, or spreadsheet, any works. Log 4 things: mileage, date, service, shop, or product. Example, 72,500 miles. Oil change, synthetic 5W30, Joe's Garage. 1. You stay on track. 2. Mechanics take you seriously. 3. Resale value climbs with proof. Track rotations, brake pads, coolant flushes, even wipers. Note part brands and warranties. Receipts add credibility. They think it's boring. But skipping logs costs money and resale value. You're already paying. Record it. Logging shows wear patterns, oil use, recurring failures. It prevents double paying or missing milestones. This small habit builds trust, saves money, and extends life. And when your car hits 500,000 miles, your logbook will prove how it got there. So there you have it, 19 simple habits that can make your car last 500,000 miles, maybe more. Warm it up wisely, drive smooth. Change your oil, take care of your filters, transmission, coolant, and tires. Respect your brakes, suspension, and battery. Pay attention to warning lights. Drive like a pro, not a teenager. Keep it clean, use quality parts, and listen to your car. Get professional checkups, respect mileage milestones, and protect against extreme weather. And finally, document everything. Individually, each habit feels small, but together, they're like compound interest. Tiny actions stacking up into decades of reliability. Cars don't die of old age. They die of neglect. Treat yours right, and it will repay you with safety, savings, and memories. If this helped, hit that like button. Subscribe for more car care wisdom. And share this with that one friend who abuses their car like it's indestructible. Maybe one day, you'll be the person posting a photo of your odometer at 500,000 miles. And when people ask, how'd you do it? You'll smile and say, I just built the right habits. Thanks for watching. Take care of your car, and it'll take care of you.